Hey everybody, welcome back to Q2C VR Gamer. My name is Todd, and today we're checking out a new game called Sky Strikers. Sky Strikers is now fully launched and out of early access, and it's available for free on the MetaQuest store and on Steam VR. And boy, has this update packed full of new features. Let's check it out. Kind of imagine Gorilla Tag and Rocket League had a baby. This game would be it. Sky Strikers immerses you into this virtual arena with physics-driven mechanics and real-time positioning are key. Choose from a unique set of classes, each with special abilities designed for offense, defense, or control, and work with your team to outmaneuver your opponents. But let's break down what's new and how you can enhance your game. First off, we start in the hub. This is a brand new kind of a general area. Now has a giant map in the middle of the floor to kind of help you navigate where it is that you're going inside the area. This wasn't available in early access, but is now available now that the game is launched and version 1.1 or 1.0 or whatever they're calling it. The social hub allows for up to 10 players to participate in casual games like volleyball, the floor is lava, and hollow hoops. There's a giant arena, kind of a duplicate of what you would play in a private match that's right in the middle of the hub or just off to the side of the hub. And there's even a voting machine where you can pick or vote on the type of gameplay that you want to play next. You can go and join in at any time and play as many 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 or whatever you want. Just pick a team and go play. It's super fun. There's also the shop area now. You can head over to the shop where you can grab daily bonuses, stock up on in-game currency, and get streak rewards for the more days that you come back and claim those rewards. The more days, the more in-game currency you get. With the in-game currency, of course, there's all kinds of cosmetics and gear that you can buy. So if you like customizing your character to, look exactly like what you want it to look like, make sure you get in there every day, grab those coins, and then head over to the shop to upgrade your dude. And of course, there's the mailbox. Don't miss that. There's a bunch of mails and information that come in there. If you were part of the pre-launch or the early access game, you'll probably see some emails in there with some cosmetics or maybe even some in-game currency, so make sure you hit that mailbox. Then there's also the gacha machine, another machine that you'll find in the hub. It's like a slot machine. You bet your coins and it spits out random rewards. Could be cosmetics, could be emoji things I think are in there. There's a whole bunch of there's all sorts of things, and that's where they're doing all their updates. So it's constantly changing. There is a new gym feature. Now, this is a location in the game where you can go and practice your goaltending, practice your movement, practice your strikes and shooting, practice a combination of all those things. You can go in there without being bothered by anybody. You're all by yourself, and it's like a big parkour gym where you can do all sorts of things. So let's break down the classes. There's 3 major classes in the game. There's the Prime, which is like the tank class. You got a baseball bat and rockets that you shoot out of your hands. The rockets can be used to propel you up into the air, whether it's 1 or 2 rockets. You can shoot them into the ground and shoot yourself up into the air. And then the baseball bat is what you use to smash that ball to try and score goals. Then there's the Jet Stream. This class is all about gravity defying. It's the one that you can glide and fly. You got a jetpack on your back. It's kind of cool. You got to make sure you run around on the map and grab batteries and stuff, though, so that you can do some extra super cool things with you got like a rocket beam in your hand where you can shoot out a beam at the ball or at other players, but if you don't have battery power on your wrist, you can't use that. And then there's the Bullwarp. This one is like a defensive tank class. I don't know, kind of a combination between that. He's got this like portable wall or like a shield that he can deploy at any angle, at any spot on the map that he wants. And it's great for if you see a ball coming and you see a striker coming or Prime's chasing it, you can drop this shield in front of the ball, and when that guy hits the ball, it'll bounce off the shield and go back the other way. Like there's some really good things. You can even use it as a ramp to send your Prime from your team maybe up into the air to grab a ball. All kinds of tactical things that you can do. The Bullwarp is a very good member of your team for sure. Each suit class offers distinct abilities, empowering you to tailor your playstyle, contribute effectively to your team's success. Whether you prefer an aggressive, offensive type play, you're more of a midfield kind of defensive player, or you just really love goaltending, there's definitely a class for you. Honestly, this game is all about teamwork and mastering that art of movement with rocket jumping, precision strikes, and of course strategic positioning, using all three of the classes on your team at the same time. You can engage in competitive or non-competitive multiplayer modes, including ranked and unranked 3 versus 3 kind of battles or competitions. Make sure you communicate with your team though, and make sure you do some sort of strategizing. Each player or each team gets a locker room, so at the beginning of the game you can join into your locker rooms and try to strategize what it is you're going to do, pick your classes, and then head out onto the field to compete. There's lots of options for settings in this game. The only one that's kind of missing that I know they're working on is a mute all kind of a function. It is a free-to-play game. It is gorilla tag type movements. It is an attractive game for the younger audience, so the lobbies can get pretty loud and pretty full pretty quick. So there's always going to be players in there for you to play with. Whether you want to hone your skills in the private gym, engage in some casual mini games, or do that 3v3 competitive leaderboard chasing competitive gameplay, I think this game's got everything you need. If you're a big fan of gorilla tag games, anything with that kind of a movement, and if you're a fan of Rocket League, which really, who isn't a fan of Rocket League, then this game is for you. Let me know down in the comments if Sky Strikers VR was on your radar, and if it isn't, maybe it is now. Thanks for checking out the video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next one.
I'm changing back.